All right, hello and welcome everybody back to the stream. I'm Yoursimcfi. I really appreciate all you guys stopping by. Today we're going to be in the updated Falcon 50 by Contrail. A lot of controversy around this one on my channel, as you guys know. The video I posted today should clear that up for you guys. But before this update that they just released today, it had some major flight model problems. After the video I posted, Lars went back with his flight modeler and went to work. They went ahead and found that the aileron drag and some other stuff was reversed in the code. Also, this aircraft in real life doesn't really have dihedral or anhedral. It's kind of zero, but apparently Microsoft Flight Sim does not like that when you write it in the code like that. So long story short, the airplane actually flies like an airplane now and not a spaceship, where rudder doesn't affect anything. They did a little bit of tweak on the elevator. I'd like some more, and I said that as well. And they are going to be doing a new update for tomorrow's launch as well, and further updates on the flight model as they go. So very, very impressed with how fast the Contrail team did. That was really, really quick. Really, really well done by that. So I want to say a big shout out to Contrail and Lars for doing that. Pretty impressive. This will be a very short flight. We're on TGPY-TKPK, about maybe 40 minutes in the air, and we will take the Constellation, the Contrail Falcon 50 over there. Major Mark, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being a member, by the way, Mr. Major Mark. Thank you. Yohim says, oh no, fantastic work from Lars to get it fixed. Insane. I don't know if Lars did the fixing or if he did. I think he was with a flight modeler and him and someone else did it, but he did find the aileron code, I think. So really well done by them. That was pretty insane how fast they did that. Nico says, good morning, says evening. Good to hear that they fixed the rudder. Yes, they did fix that and more. More things were added in the patch notes. I cared about the flight model the most. But there will be more updates to this coming tomorrow for the launch and in the foreseeable future is what I'm told. So we will hopefully you guys can buy this with confidence now. If you guys want to buy this tomorrow, there's a discount code in the description. Code AF-8529 saves you 10%. Feel free to do that and save some money on it while you buy it. Rover says, man, the urge to get this, but also wait for the INI Global 6000. Well, the Global, you don't know when it's coming out. So this is going to be out now. I'd recommend either pick this up or pick the Fokker 70 or 100. Those also come out tomorrow. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. That's coming out tomorrow as well, the Fokker series. So 2 aircrafts are coming out tomorrow. If you're a business jet guy, this is going to be a better choice for you now that it's been patched. And if you're the airline guy, the Fokker currently is the best regional jet we have in the sim, unfortunately. It's very good. I did hear from Hans today that the CRJ has progressed into a native build finally. And so they're working on that. They have the model and they're doing stuff on that. I have no idea what's progressed or how progressed they are. I just heard that they're cooking. They're cooking over there. So hopefully the CRJ, maybe I want to say a few months or shorter. I don't know. We'll be able to fly it on stream and make that tutorial series that I want to make for you guys. Morty, hello, welcome. Nico says, a lot of tri-engine jets in the sim now. The FSS, yeah, 154, I can't wait for that. That looks really cool. This aircraft, the MD, the 7.2, a lot of airplanes. We're also going to be using, guys, we're going to be using Track IR today, so we'll be doing that. Let's take a step in the flight deck here. So this is Track IR. Can look left, look right. Actually, that was the other way. Look left, look right. So I'll do that with Track IR, and I can recenter it when I need. And whoa, that's way too freaking fast. Let's do one. There we go. This is the flight deck of the Falcon 50, as you guys know. What we're going to do is we're going to head over to the little iPad over here. And we'll go here and go to Contrail app, ground operations. We'll connect the external power. We'll go back, weight and balance, download from SimBrief. We're just going to skip all the real-time stuff. We'll do it immediately. So we've been loaded up and we're good to go. That's all done for us, nice and quick. Bruno, hello, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you for stopping by and I appreciate the subscription. Welcome to the club. The Aviation Bros, hello, welcome. Thanks for stopping by at this late night. How are you liking the update? I know you have access to it as well. Battery power on. external power to external power, AC1, AC2, EFIS, Radio Master. And believe it or not, guys, you're basically ready to go. We'll tie the buses together so the gens can talk to each other there. And the middle booster can come on for APU start, or we'll hold on the APU for the time being. Our nav lights to nav. It's nighttime. Or morning. Let's do logo and nav. Why not? Beacon stays off. Landing light stays off. Taxi's off. Wings off. Our pitot heat can stay off. Our windshield heats can go to norm. Fasten seatbelt signs can go on. Emergency or lights can go to armed. And then our no smoking is on as well. Cabin lights. Kind of see the difference there. We'll leave those on. Is your lighting here? I'm going to bring the instruments up a little bit of the overhead. Instruments, don't want any of this, a little bit of the shield, a little bit of the center and the side. These are your lighting. Looks quite nice at nighttime, if I do say so myself. Falcon 50, 5-minute startup tutorial when? There it was, you're done. we'll probably try to make one for tomorrow. That actually is a great idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but we'll try to make that for tomorrow. It's got a hydraulic pump over here, standby hydraulic pump to auto. There we go. And let's start aligning our IRS. So, oh, there we go. Can't click it. Nav over here. Nav. Guess we can say the hydraulics are checked. We can turn them off for the time being. It's not to waste the hydraulic pressure. This little screen, you can press the on button. And then our FMS's on. Sometimes it doesn't turn on right away. I think you might need to do weather. Look at that, as the hydraulic pressure depletes, goes back down. Well, this will come on when it wants to come on, I guess. That's going to do its self-test. These should have turned on, I'm pretty sure, by themselves. Shouldn't have to do anything with that. Mock trim's down here. I don't know when this comes on. I just turn it on now, and I hope for the best. Interesting. The radios won't turn on. I'm going to press the L button. Nope, that doesn't do it. Turn that back to where you had it. Well, let's just go ahead and start the APU, why don't we? We're going to get going anyways. Master on. Generator on. Start. Listen to these sounds here. Sorry, I didn't have the sounds off for you guys. Sorry about that. You guys gotta tell me this stuff, man. This thing can go transatlantic? It can. Yes, it can. The new update is much improved. Much improved. But to try the new update sounds good. Alright, what we can do... Now the radios work. Guess the external power didn't connect it properly, I guess. Bleed air on. I'll get some air conditioning to our folks out there. We can go up here and turn our switch back to norm. I guess that's only for external power starting is what I'm doing there. That wasn't actually using external power, so that's my fault. We'll select this button, external power. We'll reattach the torque link. We can get rid of the chocks. We can get rid of the covers, which I just started the AP with probably a cover on. Get rid of all that. Is there a brightness for this? It's quite bright. Has to be somewhere. How can I put this away? Yeah, well, hopefully there's a way to put that away. But anyways, our IRSs are aligned. And that is correct. That is our route. That is correct. We'll select that. Our departure. Probably no SID here, I'd imagine. Yeah, there's nothing here. So that's about it. There should be an arrival. Click flight plan. Flight plan. Approach. 07 or 25. Let's quickly check what the weather's doing over there. It's 080 at 14, so runway 7 is going to be my choice for that. It'll be the RNAV approach. We'll enter that. We'll be flying basically southwest bound. So let's see who we're flying. Oh, that's the wrong section. Oh, I think I did an oopsie, guys. I did an oopsie. I loaded in the wrong airport. That's okay. I'll just change the flight plan. I'm not going to respawn. We'll just invert the flight plan. We'll refile it. And we'll get it resent to where we are. Alright, we'll pre-file it. And we'll get going. So... now it should be set. We'll go over here, go weight and balance again. We'll re-download it from SimBrief. Yes, yes, yes. Don't know how to get this to resync. There we go. Just click flight plan a couple times. There we go. Enter, enter, enter. There's still no departure. We'll click the approach. It's gonna be down there, probably runway 10, but I'll be a good person and check. I'll be a good person and check. Let me know if the sounds are too loud for you guys. I can lower them as well. The APU is a little annoying in this airplane. It's a pretty loud APU. 110 at 14, so 10 is my choice. The RNAV is still my choice. And we are going to be doing the RNAV 10. We'll be flying, yeah, south still, southeast. Dusel works quite well. We'll take it via Dusel. We'll enter that, select. So that's all been loaded and we're good to go. That's about it for that. There is a toga button. I believe it's on the yoke. We'll do that once we're closer to the runway. We'll go and uncage our standby artificial horizon. Set our altimeter. I'll get to your comments and we'll start the engines up. Lisa, thanks for the subscription. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. If you guys are excited for the Contrail release tomorrow, you guys let me know. They have massively changed the flight model. Just with a little couple coding. It took about maybe 12 to 15 hours, but it was really, really well done. Sorry, I missed a lot of your comments here. Jax, hello, welcome. Captain Lee, is the new update much better? Yes, much better. Lincoln says, what time does it release MSFS 2020 tomorrow? 2020, I don't even know if it's coming out for 2020. It probably does, but I'm not sure. And then what time, I also am not sure. I just know it's the 25th. Tomorrow's should be an expensive day, simming both. Yeah, so tomorrow, guys, the Fokker F70, F100 come out as a bundle from Just Flight, and this comes out tomorrow as well from Contrail, so a lot of money spent tomorrow. Just Flight is based in Europe, so hopefully it'll be out when I wake up. Yeah, probably this one too. Should I fly into HPN? You definitely should, my friend. That airport's awesome. Fly too high. HPN's a really good scenery. We streamed it the other day with the Fokker. If you guys, there's a discount code in the description, code Yoursimcfi. You can save money on anything from Fly Too High. That rhymes. Yoursimcfi is the code. Discount is the... I don't know. I have no rhyme for that one. Kemp says, no, you should fly into Tulsa. I don't have that one yet. You gotta hook me up. Do we know what time it released tomorrow? No idea. It's great to see a dev even listen to what the consumer has to say and then fix it in short time. Big respect. Yeah, really, really fast they changed that. It's either this or the Fokker 70. That's a really hard choice. I'm an airliner guy. I'm a regional pilot in real life, so I like the airline stuff. I would probably myself go with the Fokker, but if you're business jet kind of guy, corporate, this is for you. It depends on what you want to do. I do like the regional stuff more. We'll take off that tow brake, brakes off. You can tow that sign. So it depends what you want to do with it. But if I was buying, I'd buy the Fokker because I'm a regional jet kind of guy. And then I'd probably buy both, but then I'd eventually pick this one up. That's just me. Don't know why this is still not turning on. Hold it. There we go. Map. Okay. Zoom it in. All right. Press B button for the altimeter, basically sea level. We're going to throw our beacon light on, and that will let people know to get away from our airplane so we can go ahead and start up our engines. Let's go and start. We got three engine starters here. 1, 2, 3. We'll start at number 2 first. 12% N2s when you add the fuel. I kind of missed it. There we go. Give you guys some sounds outside. Dominic, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. What do you think, Dominic? You gonna buy this? You gonna buy the Flocker tomorrow, starting 3? Oops. Oop, 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 oop. There we go. All the fuel pumps and transfer pumps are on. And we can add fuel. We give you these little tips, which is kind of nice, in case you need them there. For some reason, we're going up to 43,000 feet, so we'll set that up. Why not? Alrighty, starting number 1. I would assume in real life you'd have a bleed air that would start, like, I still hear the bleed air rushing in as I'm starting the engine. I would imagine in real life the bleed air goes away because the packs have to get turned off to start the engine, but maybe not. That's the parking brake, by the way, guys, right here, just to let you know. So we have all 3 stable started engines. We're going to go ahead over the APU panel. We're going to turn off the bleed air from the APU, turn off the generator to the APU. You can see the load goes instantly away. The start-stop button will stop the APU. And as soon as the RPM reaches 0, you turn the master off. Undecided right now? Yeah, you're more of an airliner guy too, so you probably do more of a Fokker guy, but if you're trying to get into this stuff, then this is a good one to get into, but the Fokker is quite fantastic. Don't get me wrong, it has its bugs as well, but I hope they address it. I have no way of contacting them to tell them about bugs, other than just saying it on my videos, and hopefully they watch them. We're going to set our slats and flaps to flaps 20. There's the slats coming down. Thought I had a view for this somewhere. I guess you can't really see them. But the flaps coming down. Down here is your little performance card. So V198, VR rotate is 110 and V2 as well. Flap track 125 and clean 135. That's insane to me. This is so slow, these speeds. Gross rate of 30,000 pounds. Power should be 98.6, climb 96.9. And it's dry with 3,600 feet is what we're going to use. If we need to return, 117 knots. Sink the bug, sink the weight. Awesome. Goes away. Alright guys, well, we're basically good to go. We need to get rid of our pitot heat and our bus ties. So come up here. And our pitot heats can be turned on. Get the side window heat on as well. And our bus tie goes back to normal. That is it. Let's get our taxi light on. Ba-doom. Is this on or off? That's on. Okay. And we will go ahead and make sure this is still looking good. Yes, parking brake, if I could release that. The light goes away. Awesome. Just gonna do a quick control check. That works. Awesome. Alrighty. Well, we are on VATSIM. TKPK. I think there's a CTAF out here. It's 18.3. 18.3 it is. Nope. That one. That makes sense. Now, taxi-wise, we're going to go ahead and exit the ramp. We're taking off 7, so we're going to go straight, backtrack on 25, and then taxi, turn around and go on 7 there. Here we go, on our voyage. This is some rich person, guys. We're traveling in the Bahamas over here. The Caribbean, not the Bahamas. I'm going to get the Falcon 50. Nice checks, good choice. Here we go. Glad we're on it. Texturing still needs a little bit of work, as I've mentioned, but the flight model is much better. It's they're going to be working on the pitch as well. The pitch is not finished. They've improved the pitch feel, but they haven't finished the pitch feel. He said by tomorrow they'll make another update on the pitch. Hopefully they'll be able to get that in there, and then further along in its development, they'll keep adding and fixing stuff as they go. I don't know what this place is called. I just know it's TKPK Bradshaw. Bradshaw traffic. It's Foxtrot Yankee Alpha Lima. We're lining up. Correction. We're backtracking runway 25 and taxiing departure 07. All right, getting on an active runway. Might as well throw all our strobes on there. Make sure the cameras still work when we get these going for you guys. I know you guys like to see the yoke cam and all that. That's wrong. There we go. I didn't have time to set up my 727 throttle, but I would have done that. Turn our track IR back on. There we go. We're using track IR 5 right now. Like you can see the monitor. My monitor is 49 inches wide, so you can see the corner of it. My whole setup might be changing soon, though, because we are hopefully going to be partnering with a company that's going to be changing our setup. That's all I'll say. How do you think this stacks up compared to the other biz jets? The only business jet I've ever flown other than this is the Falcon, oh no, sorry, the Flight Effect Citation. The Citation I haven't tried in a while, but it suffered from the exact same rudder problem that I mentioned that this airplane had. However, this airplane has rectified it. I do not know what the Citation has done. So I have to go fly that again and see what happens. I don't know why we're climbing to 42,000 feet, but we are. I guess it's an hour en route, so. Dilly, hello, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Rawl says you may press go around mode for takeoff. Yes, yeah, we're gonna do that once we're lined up on the runway. That's a CRJ thing. I just transfer my knowledge to airplane. The reason I'm going to stick to it so I don't mess up or expect something different in real life. We do it on the centerline in the CRJ because as soon as you click TOGA in the RJ, it updates your INS, your IRS data. So you want to do it on the centerline of the runway. It's great times BizJets in the sim. I've been using Jet Card quite a bit. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I'll be honest with you. We get as much runway as we can. You should fly the C680 Sovereign. No, I saw the Sovereign on Captain Canada stream today. I wasn't. It's not my kind of airplane. I'm sure it's very good, but there's just way too many screens in that thing. I hate Garmin with a passion. I way over under it or did that turn. I hate the whole Garmin setup. It's just not my thing. All right. Well, we're gonna go and press the TOGA mode, which is go around. We have some sort of flight director to follow upon. Our N1 from memory is 98.6. 98.6. Well, if you guys are ready, we'll see how this is gonna go. I forgot where there's some click spots down here. That's like heading mode, I think, or there's like these imaginary click spots that they do things for you. See, it's doing heading. So obviously the heading isn't actually here. But what I also should change, I got a little ahead of myself, and I should not do this on a runway. I'm going to change this ADI here. Course twice. Got, no, we need FMS. HSI. There we go. And we want course, FMS. That's what I want, but that symbology is wrong. HSI mode. HSI mode. There we go. That's decent enough. And we'll bring the range on in. We'll leave this on the direct page. We'll be good to go. So landing lights on, wing light on, strobes are already on. If you guys are ready to go, 98.6, call it 99. Ready for departure here. Get your toga emojis in the chat. Winds from the right. Check. Thrust isn't set, but I'm full thrust. I can't go more. Checked. Oh, my gear handle was automatically up. That's my fault. But pause the right gear up. Just slats. I love that trim noise. All right, let's go down here. Direct, yes. And we'll also go down here and go nav mode, climb mode. Flap 0. Way too many good planes. There is a lot. I've been flying a citation latitude for 2 years and I don't like. Let's go climb thrust here. A little bit better. I don't like the Garmin at all. Would rather have Honeywell FMS. 100%, my friend. I'm in the same camp as you. I hate Garmin. I don't know what it is. I just hate it. I hate the 430. I hate the 1000. I hate the 3000. I hate touchscreen. I hate the 750. I hate all of it. Alright, well, before we go into the mountain there, let's see where we gotta go. Oh, we'll be fine. We'll continue this left-hand turn. I'll throw the yacht amp autopilot on. We'll re-go direct. Get the camera off here. And direct again. Sounds like a machine gun. It does. It's really funny. Beautiful. Yeah, the flight model feels better. I'm going the wrong way. Let's just go direct to that. That'll make better. There you go. Chose the wrong airport, or the wrong waypoint. Sorry, passengers. I just wasted some of your fuel. Alright, well, now we're in the air. We can go taxi light off. We'll leave all this till 10. I'll be good to go. But yeah, the flight model has changed a little bit with the pitch. It'll be getting changed more tomorrow and further. And then the big change was the rudder change. It's much nicer now as well. The C680 is, in my opinion, the best bizjet in the sim. Yeah, I've never tried it. Is it a modern-ish one? It looks like a modern. I think that was the. It looks like a modern airplane. I'm not big on those Garmin screens. I'm telling you. Light says, yeah, the 680 is great. Yeah, everyone seems to like it. Way too many good planes. There is. I read that one already though. Sounds like a machine gun. Read that too. Man, I'm being a noob streamer right now. You guys gotta comment more. So this aircraft is still technically in early access. And it is, from the time I tried it, which was a couple days ago, to today, with one little update, is far superior than where it was. So if I'm spending $40 on this, I'd be very happy and satisfied with it. Before, yeah, not so much. But now with this new rudder update, much better, and that they're going to be working on everything else as well. And I believe Lars, because he gave us this in like 10 hours, and he did a really good job with it. It's not like a rush job; it was actually a good job. I say you can confidently purchase this tomorrow if you're a business jet kind of guy. Are the textures going to win any awards? No, they're still good, and the sounds are great as well. 97.1 in the climb. Let's put a little bit more thrust in there. So that's full thrust. And it looks like I'm just exceeding it, so we'll back the thrust off. It's kind of hard to get close, but we'll kind of just set it right about there. A bit more. Close enough for me. Whoops, there we go. Madison, hello, welcome. Thanks for being a member of the channel, by the way, as well. If you guys haven't checked it out already, be sure to go check out my video on the new Falcon. Take a drink of water here. How was FS Expo? Loved it, man. It was a good time. All right, we're through 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and do lights off. The pressurization, I don't even know where that is. It's electrical. Bleed stuff is there, right here. Which I didn't even set. Oh, it's in QNH. Great. Flight altitude is that one. Can't go that high. Whatever, we'll set it to about 6,000. That'd be good enough. 50 or yeah, 6,000 cabin alt if I got that right. And right now we're climbing up in a reasonable rate, about 500 a minute, less than that a little bit. There we go. So we're at 1,000 feet there. That's good. All right, so we're pressurizing pretty well. Had to take a second for me to learn that a little bit. Belts can come off. It's nice and smooth. We are on our way to our sunny destination in the Caribbean. Your flight load should set in the inside scale. Yeah, I tried that, but we're going up to 43,000 and I couldn't. right here, I imagine you said, right? So I can, this looks like barometric altimeter set. Flight alt is right there. Yeah, can't exceed 10,000 cabin alt, that makes sense. That's the rate controls this, and then barometric altimeter. Is that beta set standard? Does the plane have an auto throttle option? It does. It has a fake auto throttle. I don't even know how to activate it, but it has like a fake auto throttle thing, which because the real one doesn't have one. I think it just holds your speed. I think I'm not too sure, but again, the real one doesn't have one, so I don't fly with it personally. Sounds about right. Yeah, maybe. Edward says real plane doesn't have auto throttle, but Contrail's added an auto. Yes, exactly. You got her. You got it. Oh, what the heck? No, don't touch that. There you go. Leave that in down. Perfect. Keep the green index together and set the needle to 4.5 decimal. Your cabin will climb at 8,000-ish. Oh, I see. That makes sense. 45, 40. We're going up to 43,000. So it'll be about, call it right there. Perfect. That's a very high cabin altitude. 70. Yes, that's quite a bit. That makes sense. Thank you so much for that. Bit of light bumps here. See if it gets any worse. All right. We'll do that, but we'll trade. There you go. Oh yeah, we're getting thrown around. Look like super fun plane to fly. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Why the heck have I been going this way the whole time? Oh, that's a dumb departure we just did. I was following my flight plan, but the flight plan Simbrick gave me was pretty dumb. It makes us fly west for quite a bit and then come all the way back south. Gotta be an ATC reason to that. You guys can tell how long I planned this flight for. Does that even do anything in real life? What's that even for? Is it a bug catcher? Like a machine gun, eh? Where are you going for your 4-day? Oh, bunch of play. DC, Philly, probably LaGuardia in there somewhere. All over the place. Hippity hopping. You know how it be. Not bad. Maybe a little FSX, but looks good. Yeah, it's the textures look a little 2D-ish, and they'll need a little bit of work on that. But for their first plane, it's good. It's a good first one there. No, we're not doing that. Silly plan. Yeah, too close for missiles. We're switching to guns. DCS World. We got to do some DCS streams. We're gonna be having a lot more DCS streams. I think I want to say in about 2 months, and I can't disclose why, but as long as everything goes to plan, then probably around 2 months. I think somewhere like that. Falcon 8X next. We'll see. There's like no one in this area. I think there's one guy I'm passing in this airspace, and that's about it. And he just popped off. Oh no, we're not head on right now. He's at 44,000 feet. I'm gonna be at 43,000 feet when I eventually get up there. I'm assuming this is supposed to say T. Oh, put it to above. About 20 miles there. That's our TCAS range right there. Never thought about putting a TCAS in the vertical speed for the first time. A lot of planes do it. I just find it interesting why that became the norm. Me and my buddies were thinking about renting out a like a cinema, like a movie theater, and playing like airplane related stuff, like documentaries or like air crash investigation. It'd be kind of fun. But the problem is it's 400 or like 600 bucks to rent it out, and then you need to have at least 20 people and charge at least 100 bucks or something. There was all these rules, so. Guyan, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. You gonna be picking up the Falcon, this aircraft tomorrow, or are you gonna be buying the Fokker 100 tomorrow? Which one shall you buy? No one knows, except for you. Win says, amazing to see they fixed the flight dynamics. I was so hyped for the 50, but I was hesitant after seeing the previews. We'll buy for sure now. Yeah, it's much better. It still has a bit to go, but they're really hard at work working on it. The rudder is completely good to go. The pitch feel is getting adjusted as well. So we'll see how that goes. It's been quite smooth. Why don't we go and say belts off, eh? Go back here where it's nice and quiet. Is Yoham still here? Let's go use the bathroom door. No, the bathroom doesn't work, guys. .6 magnitude earthquakes struck California. Really? I've never felt an earthquake. We apparently had one time, but I didn't feel it. Got scratch marks on it. Still climbing on up, 36 grand. He almost says yes. Put Celia on there? No, right. We gotta get back to that MD82. MD82, that thing's awesome. Ed says, yes, and 7.1 struck in Caracas, Venezuela. Really? I don't even read the news. That's how, like, uninformed I am. I had no idea. Philippines, 7.5 earthquake struck in Venezuela. That's crazy. Insane. You guys excited for the 727 version 2? That traffic on by with GFX contrails in the background. Might be a cool, actually, little. Get it? Contrail. Oh, I'm good, aren't I? Can I get a contrail picture? That's over. It's whatever. Let's zoom this out a little bit. Kind of wish I could change this to north up. I don't think any of these. Oh, menu. There we go. North up. Track up. That's what I want. Sorry, not north up. Graphical weather. Next page. Take all that garbage off. Leave airports on, I guess. Next page. Yeah, perfect. Good. Good, good, good. Correct. Save some time. I'm excited for the next M scenery release. MK Studios, maybe? I'm too. Do the wipers work? I haven't tried them, and I'm not going to try them at 40 grand. But I'm assuming they would. I've never tried it in the rain either. I'm excited for the FSS E-Jet update version 1.0. Yeah, that E-Jet, a lot of people have been wanting that for a long time. Kind of crazy how slow this thing is. We're only at 0.71. 0.7, yeah, 0.72. The RJ we're using 0.77 up here. If you guys haven't seen, I posted a video on my channel today about the Falcon 50, so go check a look at that. Concerning the new flight model fix. And if you're brand new to this channel, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm also going on a 4-day pairing starting tomorrow, so I will be not here, obviously. So the streaming will end until Monday. Unless I wake up and somehow get an early one in tomorrow, but probably not. M Scenery is the best aircraft dev? I've never heard of M Scenery. Never heard of them. But best, and I never heard? I don't know. I think you might be trolling me. I'm an A2A fanboy. Love A2A. Can't wait for the Cessna 172 to come out. They make the greatest aircraft, in my opinion. Them and TFDI are my top picks. Mr. Johan says, M Scenery at 757, bro. You don't have it? It's on the marketplace? Yeah, you guys are trolling. No, I do not have it. And I will not be buying it. I'm gonna get an elite status copy of it. An inside joke. It's better than Bluebird? 100%. 100%. That Bluebird's gonna be really cool. I want that thing to come out. Been wanting that forever. Look at that contrail. But all right, sorry, I'll stop. A2A is really good. I wish they would bring the warplanes into 24 someday. I love their P-51. I never had the 51. I had all their GA stuff, and I had their Constellation. I loved their Constellation. But yeah, anything they bring, I'd probably buy. I'm not big in the Warbird type stuff. I am in DCS a little bit, but I wouldn't use it in Microsoft at all. That's just me. A2A says someone say 2 can't come soon enough, hopefully for 2020 and 24. Honestly, I think 2020 is kind of dead now. I don't know why someone would develop for that, but I guess. A lot of people still use it, I guess. But it just seems like you have to make it all backwards compatible and all that. It doesn't seem worth it. Phoenix Sim looks like, to me, the best till now. Stunning aircraft and free update. And, I'm sorry to disagree. I completely disagree. There's still bugs in this to this day. The VNAV is garbage. The lift on that aircraft is ridiculous near the ground. I had a buddy who flies a 320 come over and he laughed at the flight model. The price is insane. The update free is nice, but I believe I still believe TFDI does a better job on their MD-11, especially if you get the failures edition and all that. And the TFDI MD-11, the systems work, failures are there, sounds are okay-ish, visuals are great, performance is great, and the flight model is the best in the sim. And that's in my opinion. The MD-11 holds that spot as the best flight model in the sim. Only aircraft I've flown in the sim that's ever like made me think I'm flying a real jet from my experience, especially coupled with the Moza yoke. The RJ was pretty close. We had a really good RJ before in 2020 when 2.0 just hit. That was a great RJ that we had, CRJ, but then it all went downhill after the updates. But updates coming out soon apparently for that, so we'll see. 2020 more stable? No, Mike. I disagree with that too. I have zero problems with 24. As long as you have good internet, you're good to go. I've been doing 2024 streaming for half a year to a year. I think maybe a year now. Very little issues for me personally. That was before I bought my video card. Once you nail your settings down, you're golden. It's getting those settings nailed is the hard part. And I do have a settings guide on my channel you guys can check out as well. But everybody flies whatever you fly. Fly X-Plane, fly FSX, doesn't matter to me. As long as you're having a good time. So we got 500 feet to go. Finally make it to 30,000 feet. And if we come over here and we click VNAV, see it says inactive, click back. Nope, click this button first and then click back. There you go. We have 8 miles to top a climb. And that's going to start going. Then it'll switch to top descent. I only know that because I fly the 7.2. That's how I know that stuff. In the 2.7. She's struggling to get that extra 400 feet. That seems very real to me. The RJ in real life does this too. We don't go up this high. We go to 41 as our max. But in these higher altitudes, the airplane does start to chug a little bit, at least for us. I'm low-key excited for the Bluebird 7.5. I'm high-key, mid-key, low-key, and ultra-key excited for that thing. I'm 2.2 is my word excited for that thing. Alright, Alt's cap. We gotta be careful and not not leave our thrust in full thrust to overspeed this thing, just like an RJ as well. So we're at 7.2. They wanted us cruising at 0.8. We can't do 0.8. I don't think I could do 0.8. Well, we'll see, I guess. There's climb, cruise. There we go, top of descent. Range to top of descent, 136 miles. And that's to 41,000 for some reason. We'll look at that in a second. I don't think I can reach 0.8. We'll try, but if I'm supposed to be able to reach 0.8, then there's something wrong. This doesn't look like I can. Although, here it says I can. 0.8's there, but this is not even, I'm full thrust, like I'm not even budging right now. But whatever, we'll just leave it in full power, see what happens. Do I have to engage the afterburner or something? All right, let's look over here. Let's take a look. We don't have a star, but we need to be preferably at Dussel at 3,000. So if we go VNAV, Dussel at 3. So it has it all ready to go. We'll enter Dussel as our VNAV descent point. So planned crossing, 3,000 above. We'll just change it to 3,000 hard, is what we call it. There you go, not above, just at 3. Actually, it's an LPV. I technically shouldn't change that number in an LPV approach. This is how the CRJ works, and now I can't do it anymore. No. I think there's a way to do it. This button, there's like a way to change it. Anyways, whatever. 3,000 is fine. Required feet per minute right now is a minus 1,000 feet per minute. Let's shoot for a 4 degree. No, I'll do 3. I don't know what this airplane does. In CRJ we do 4, but we'll do 3 to keep it simple. What's our winds here? I guess we have 0 wind. All right. I did Spirit Airlines farewell tour. I was moving between the FS Labs and Phoenix 321. They felt like 2 different planes. Yeah, well, they are different planes technically, right? I prefer the FS Labs on everything except for textures, sounds, and the flight models are kind of both trash in my opinion, and my buddy's opinion who flies it. But we'll see what they can work up. Hey kid, welcome. So what's the difference in the flight model now? Legitimately worth the while now? For $40 US, yes. This aircraft, with the last update they just gave me, I was really impressed with what they were able to achieve with it. Lars actually DM'd me and saying that I'll be the deciding factor if people will be able to stream it or not. And I said, well done, awesome job. I made the video, and it was good to go. So what they changed that I have noticed and seen was obviously the rudder problem that I mentioned, where you can put full rudder and the aircraft stays straight. That's changed. The aircraft will roll in the direction of your rudder now, so that's correct. They fixed some dihedral stuff which was broken in the sim. They fixed all that. Aileron drag, they fixed some stuff about that. And then they also fixed a little bit, they tuned the elevator pitch, but they're not finished with it yet. I think it gets, he's claimed they're going to try to finish it by launch. But if not by launch, then somewhere short quite after launch. So be ready for that. Oh, I don't want to interrupt the stream right now, but last time, please don't crash. Last time I had a reverser that didn't work. So I just want to make sure that I do have the reversers working currently. Why is this set to DC6? Okay, well, whatever. Assigned. Propeller. Okay, let's type in. Sorry about this, guys. Reverse. Hold, toggle. I think it's hold. There we go. That one. Go. Sweet. Still no Fokker 100 release? No, it comes out tomorrow. They actually changed the day. It's coming out on the 25th now for some reason. I'm in Europe. We already have. We're already the 25th. No, it's whatever their schedule of the 25th is. I'm not. They don't give a time, unfortunately. Yeah, Kenny. So if you're a business jet kind of guy, I think you'll enjoy this aircraft now. The flight model is better than, in my opinion, it's better than the Flight Effects Citation, but I haven't tried that in a year. The Citation still, when I tried it, had that same exact rudder problem that this one had. So top of descent, we're gonna reach top of descent in 70 miles. That doesn't seem right. Well, maybe it is actually, yeah. So we got 10 minutes to go till top of descent. I guess we should have switched to our en route freak here. Badonk. Yeah, guys, if what I think is going to happen happens this year, my setup is going to drastically change, and we're going to have some pretty cool stuff coming along. It's going to be a mix and mash for Microsoft, X-Plane, and DCS kind of a setup, not like a flight deck or anything, but it'll be like a mix and match. As you guys know, I like to do a lot of different stuff. One day I'm in a 7.2, the same day I'm in an MB-11, the same day I'm in an F-14, the same day, you know, switching VR, doing this and that. I appreciate the insight. Always love your CRJ videos. Thanks so much, Kenny. Thank you. Appreciate that. The RJ videos will continue, and the streams will continue as well. The beta, sorry, not the beta, the lead developer, Hans, from the RJ, told me that they just got the working flight model, and the working 3D model, and it did not crash the desktop when he loaded the RJ native beta build, whatever that means. So hopefully I'll be able to get a beta in my hands soon, and be able to refine it and help them fix it all up and get a CRJ finally again in the sim. Because the CRJ is quite garbage currently. When do Falcon 50 drop? Kind want to fly it? It comes out today, the 25th. Well, tomorrow technically. I'm gonna assume around 12, like noon Eastern area, I'd imagine, but I have no idea when. But that's what I would like to assume. By the way, guys, I wanted to mention you guys have destroyed this month. This month has been a record for subscriptions. So for the last year, so thank you so much. We got 508 so far this month, which is pretty freaking insane. So thank you for that. All you guys subscribe and like and become members of the channel and support me with the donos and all that stuff. So thank you so much for that. Wing Control A320 overhead panel low. I hope that's part of it. They haven't contacted me about that. I don't think it's getting shipped out to content creators, at least all content creators just yet. But that may be a part of it eventually, but that's not the main thing. You might not guess what the main thing is. You might though. I don't know. I can hardly wait. Me neither, my friend. Me neither. How do you get on the beta team? I'd love to test and give some insight to them as well. What beta team? What beta team and what experience do you have flying the aircraft? Some companies don't mind if you don't have real experience. But at that point, you're kind of just comparing it to the PMDG or whatever else you've flown on a simulator, which is still, it's probably a better thing to have on like a later beta stage, rather than like an initial beta, getting all the really big kinks out, and it should do this, it should not do that, and when I do this, it should do this, and all that kind of phase. It's better when there's like an SME, is what's called, like a systems matter expert on it. So, like, I was not a beta tester for the Contrail, for this aircraft, for the Falcon 50. I do not fly the Falcon 50. I really don't have too much interest in the Falcon 50 before I saw it at the EXPO last year. So, I didn't really, you know, what am I going to add to it? I don't know what it's supposed to do, how it's supposed to do. The way I found the rudder problem is that's just airplane physics, and that's just how that works. So I found that one. But I'm on the RJ team because I fly the RJ. So I can say it's supposed to do this, and it's not supposed to do that. And that's about it. Why is localizer armed? F-loc, I guess that, yeah, F-loc and FGS. That's the, basically the, we're doing an LPV, so that's basically like the GPS localizer, you can think of it as. And the GPS glide slope, you can think of it as. We're not flying an ILS. We're flying almost like approach got clicked, that's why. We're flying a GPS ILS. There we go. Take those off. We don't arm approach till a bit later. We got 30 miles to top of descent, 4 minutes. Next page. VNAV. Alright. Leave it there for now. We can arm the VNAV, I'm pretty sure, right? If I click VNAV here. Click-clunk. Yeah, VNAV is armed. There we go. I'm more hyped for the wing control 737 throttle with force feedback. When is that coming out? I want that. CHRLFO in the 700-900. For that, then, I would go to the Aerosoft Discord. I would get in contact. I would, you can @ somebody, like put @ Rafi, or just try to direct message Rafi and mention what you told me and you want to be on the team, and he'll get in contact with Hans. That's probably the best way to do it. That's how I did it. So Aerosoft Discord, go to the announcements section or like the news. You'll probably find Rafi posting as an admin in there. So try to find him in there. Right click his name, DM, and just say that. Just saw the RMP panel for wind control got pushed August 17. US site is taking forever to ship. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean they're backed up on a lot of stuff. They had a lot of clients and they had a lot of hardware. I'm surprised they ship what they do so far. Currently, there is no beta, by the way, right now. Sky 4144. I don't know how to say her name, but there will be hopefully soon. Okay, let's take a look down here. We got 2 minutes, 16 miles. The VNAV is armed. I don't know if this is supposed to be here. Again, I don't fly this plane. That seems like it shouldn't be because there's no VNAV path, so I'd assume it'd come from top and come down or something, but sink our heading bug there. Being a bad pilot this whole time. This range, by the way, the range of this screen is operated by this knob here. Down is your decision height, up is your range. It's kind of weird, but you can zoom in and out just like that. Yeah, Jex, he flies the RJ900. 7 and 9. 7 and 9. Oh, autopilot turned off. Turn it back on. There we go. Gotta be ready to watch that VNAV go green. It's gonna go from armed to captured right here. And then we're gonna bring our thrust back. So it should happen in 10 to 15 seconds here. Go see. Oh, you know what? I should probably do this. Isn't that smart, isn't it? 3,000. There you go. Aren't the 7 and 550 the same thing? Just 550 less capacity. 550 and 7 are the same size, but 7 and 9 are different. Come on, VNAV, we believe in you. We'll just vertical speed this thing if we have to. 1.5. Be nice if there was like a top of descent marker. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but there might be a way to get that or not. Okay, there's VNAV bringing the thrust on back. The aircraft just starts trimming and machine gunning like crazy. Don't really need to go idle. You can see that we're kind of holding our speed with about 70% on one. It wants me to be there, so I'm going to reduce my thrust just a little bit more. I don't like the look at this. Like it's, I wish it was more zoomed in, like 200, 300, 200, 250, I guess. Like it's kind of weirdly done. Don't know if the real one's like that or not. Not sure. Ivan says, if you had to buy only one, would you get the Falcon or the Fokker? So this is opinion based. I'm a regional pilot, so I like the more airlinery things. I would buy the Fokker personally, but if you're a business jet person or you're part of a virtual airline that does business jet travel, you'd get this airplane. So it depends what you do. I would get more use out of an airliner personally, but they're both good choices now that the things have been fixed. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like they've made those CRTs look better. I don't think so. I don't think they did anything to them, to be honest with you. Could be wrong, though. We've been so spoiled for the real flight dynamics, now won't settle for any less. Captain for Coronado or two... Wait, what? Except for Coronado or two, I have a couple for fun. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You'll be the 900 very soon? Yeah, you're traveling on one, right? Regional all day, Fokker for the sure, and the 220 soon. Yeah, I don't care personally about the 220 too much. I'm gonna obviously get it and fly it because, you know, it's popular airplane, all that kind of stuff. But it's just an Airbus. It's a Boeing Airbus. CRJ plus. Those airplanes, they're cool, but they don't excite me. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, a 220. Now I can put it next to my hangar where my 320 sits, because it does the same thing. I don't really care for it too much. The 7.5 is really awesome. I love that airplane. That'll be a beauty. And the 7.4 Classic by PMDG and the 400, I can't wait for those. How about the Phenom? Don't care. Nah, not my thing. I don't like the screens, man. I hate those giant Garmin screens. I hate Garmin systems in general. And the Phenom is just all glass. I just can't stand them. I don't even like. It's a hot take, but I don't even like the way the Phenom looks, to be honest. I'll probably, if I end up getting it or trying it, I'll probably like it. It just doesn't interest me. I have so many other planes I'd rather fly, like the MD-11 or the 727, the 7.3. Stuff like that. Let's change this over to below. I'm running the Breeze Airways Virtual, so A220 is sort of must-have. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not much a virtual guy much either. It's not my thing. Will you drop the Moza profile for this on release? The only bird SimCFi needs on release. I don't really have a profile for this. If you're using my CRJ profile, that's what I'm using currently, actually. I haven't had too much time really with this thing. I gave it up once the whole rudder thing was a problem. And then this is my first time flying it since. The only bird SimCFi needs is a well-modeled Concorde. That's it, my friend. For 20,000 subs special is going to be a Concorde stream. I'm telling you right now. Unless there's something else that comes out that's crazy, but right now it's going to be a Concorde stream. I love that airplane. Very old school. I like that. Yeah, man. I don't like in real life. If I'm paid to fly them, it's different. I want as easy as possible. I guess maybe not even, but it's a different story in real life. Like I'd take an A350. I don't care. I still hate Garmin, so I don't like Garmin stuff at all, in general, even if I'm paid for it. But in the sim, I'd rather fly a little bit more hands-on type aircraft. Sometimes the Airbuses are fun; they have their moments, and I enjoy them. But for the most part, if it's going to be automatic, it has to look freaking beautiful and have a great flight model. Case in point, MD-11. And if it's not going to be automatic, it's or if it's not going to be if it doesn't look that beautiful to me, or it doesn't, you know, interest me, pique my interest, and it's automatic plane, I'm probably not going to fly it. I just don't really care. That's just me. They're making the whole 747 lineup, I believe. Yeah, they're making classic to the Dash 8. You ever been up through MKE or not? Nope, never been there. Never. Yeah, I got that. I like to feel like I'm actually doing something. Exactly. Like, at least this aircraft, there's no auto... Well, there is an auto throttle, but in real life, there's no auto throttle. Contrail's modeled a fake one for you, but I'm not using it. So you kind of at least have to do that. So we're 13 feet low, that's fine. Right on the VNAV path. Oh, this is not going to work. It has me going past and then over to Düssel. Let me go ahead and do some good old little bit of vectoring here. We're going to go heading mode and descend. We're going to go idle. And we're going to give our passengers a good ride here. The descend mode works the exact same way as like in the CRJ it does. I just realized it has me going past Düssel and then back to Düssel, so the VNAV is not going to be quite on point there. Let's just go direct Düssel at this point. There we go. So that's direct Düssel. We're still in heading mode. Doing 6,000 feet per minute. Holy crap. I need to depressurize myself quick. Wait. Let's take a look at our VNAV page. Oh, we're still good. All right, let's go direct, nav, VNAV. VNAV is armed. Probably not going to recapture because I'm pretty low. So we'll do vertical speed. Vertical speed 5,000. Scroll this knob up a little bit. 43. Scroll it up a lot a bit. Closer. We'll do 1,000. 1,100 down is fine. We'll recapture the VNAV path. We'll insert some power for that. VNAV is armed. This will be nice with an actual autopilot. That'd be great to have. Here's the VNAV path coming on in. Not really quite sure how fast this thing can decelerate. That's my home airport. Yeah, we just don't fly out there. It's not one of our routes. A little small, but can't wait to pay $747 for each 747 variant and update, by the way. Birch says, what's up? Glad they fixed flight model. No auto throttle is more fun. Exactly. There is an auto thrust in this if you do want it, but we're not using that. The Tupolev from FSS looks promising. I really want the Tupolev. That thing looks really, really cool. I would love to have that thing. I'm in talks with FSS to get an early version of it, so I'll be able to make some trailers and stuff and test it a little bit. I love the big screens IRL. I want to fly 220 and 350 IRL. Yeah, see, in real life that makes sense. There's VNAV captured, because in real life you actually get paid and you want to just sit there. Lawn dart, Jesus, it is. Dropping like a rock. My ears hurt? Get off the airplane. Here, what about now your ears hurt? Might as well put these on. Come to 10,000 feet anyways. Alright, so CTAP down here is 18.9. 999. Anyways. Get that plugged up. I don't have my speed brake armed, or mapped. I don't even have it mapped. I forgot to do that. I don't even know how to arm it. If there is a way to arm it, I'm not sure. Come on, 12,000 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and pull idle thrust in 4 go-kart wheels. Exactly. Tazzy, thank you for becoming a subscription member there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying your time at the stream so far. And 1 idle. Let that speed come back for 250 knots. The starter SU-25 in DCS was low-key a little hard to learn. Yeah, the SU-25 is pretty decent actually in DCS. It's a very useful aircraft. It's just it's not good. It's not. I don't like it because it's only keyboard. There's no switches. But yeah, it could be difficult, especially for your first aircraft. GTA 6 pre-order is dropped in 14 minutes. Yeah, I don't have a console, so I'm not going to be on that. Furthermore, your pronunciation of Falcon 50 has forever made me want to play more. What, Falcon or Falcon? Falcon? I say Falcon. Falcon like Falker. Can I change this? Let's make it... Oh, I can't change it. Wait, Dusel. Enter. Let's make it 5,000. Get a bit more streamline going on there. It's 3,000 or above, so we should be good. VNAV path is doing it. And there's my speed going way under as I'm not even paying attention. Bad CRJ pilot. Bad CRJ pilot. Both for the Eddy 25 would be fun. I think it'd be a good little add-on addition to the module list for sure. I loathe pre-order. Depends. Depends what I'm pre-ordering. I really wish this thing had a trend arrow. I kind of don't like not seeing the arrow of like my speed trend. Well, we're gonna be 210,000. Let's go ahead and do landing lights on. Taxi as well, why not? And we'll give them a double ding. There we go, we're at 10,000 feet. Pressurization is finally catching up. Giving it time to catch up. Cabin altitude still 5,000 feet. Oh, there's the VNAV going. It just goes. Want a console for it? It's not going to come to PC until that's fine. I play flight sims and go to work. I don't care about GTA 6. There was a time I would have cared, like when I was huge into GTA 5, but I think those times are over for me. My buddies don't even play anymore. I'll play when it comes out. Who developed the full fidelity C25? Who developed? No one did. We're just talking that it'd be cool if they did. Yeah, no one's made that. Meatball, thanks so much for the subscription. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry if you've addressed this in another video. How do you feel about the Moza yoke? Love it, my friend. It's not pendular, so if you're gonna fly, if you're really wanting a pendular airliner feel, obviously it can't give you that. But if you're looking for a stiffer, more like it's just more force to move the yoke, then it's great for that. And if you're flying G aircraft, a lot of force feedback in that as well. The problem with it is not really its fault. Is Microsoft doesn't have the greatest force feedback. Like it doesn't talk to the system that well. Whereas DCS does a lot better job, so you'd get a lot more force feedback out of DCS than you will Flight Sim in its current state. But I love it, 100% worth the price. The only thing I'd like more is a pendular version of it, and that's about it. Sorry guys, I'm texting. I know you shouldn't text and fly, but I am. I wonder how I can move that speed carrot. Like this? Nope. Whatever. Okay, let's get flight recorder started. There we go. Sorry about that Canadian inReach thing there. It's not the actual fire warning, just sounds similar. What does? Sorry about that. I'm kind of lost. I've been too busy in my phone. Hasn't said one in development. Oh, is there? I thought he said there would be cool. If it's actually developed, that's pretty sweet. Look, you have some great DCS clips. Post them, man. Make some shorts out of those. Got a B9 path that's coming up here. Sorry if you judge. I read that one. Have you tried the burner, or however it's spelled? Or the Bruner? I've tried it at the EXPO. It was nice, but it's really expensive. The Moza gives you almost the same exact thing for like half the price. That was my kind of opinion on it. Set landing speeds on the card. Oh yeah, I should do that. Let's see. Takeoff. Approach. Set bugs. There you go. If you have 112, I'll approach around 100 and it says 17. I'll call it 120. We'll round up a little bit. Oh, thanks so much for that. Aviation Bros tip $2, man, friend. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that. Says tomorrow will be fun, Fokker and Falcon. I know you guys all get to fly it, and I all get to go to work. I will not be here for that. Potentially in the morning, but probably not. Probably not. I have a feeling this thing's not really going to be descending us quite well for this. So let's go ahead and pick that waypoint, and we'll set at 3,000 feet. Prior feet per minute is 1,500 feet per minute. Let's start going down. Vertical speed. Shows me not to trust the VNAV. Should know better. I'm an RJ guy. Turn that back down to 1,500. Do about 1,700. Idle for us will be good. We'll start slowing down as well. 17 should work quite well. We'll make that no problemo. We can press approach mode here. And we have the F-LOC and FGS. And what that means is, let's go down 2,000 feet. What that means is basically the GPS glides, or the GPS localizer and the GPS glide slope are armed to capture. Fokker looks great. It does. Like, looks amazing. Kenny says, bad streamer is bad. Have fun, guys. All right, Canadian, have a good one, my friend. Mike says, just bought Navigraph for a year. Loving it. Yeah, man. I've been using Navigraph for years. I love it as well. Can't really sim without it nowadays. Yeah, it's good enough. 1, 2, and 1. Probably a little early to arm my approach. We'll keep around 210 on the speed. If you guys are members of the chat, please get the $sign emojis in there for Mr. Aviation Bros. Thank you so much for that. My little nav map. Oh, it scares me every time. 3 for 2,000. I think, sorry. Buy little nav map, safe out flight. I don't know what that is. No, I'm not a fan of those little add-on-y things. I don't really use them. I think I'd trade a virtual Falcon 50 for a real CRJ. Yeah, I think a lot of people would do that. Oh, I mean, because I'm going to work tomorrow. Sorry, that went completely over my head. No pun intended. Yeah, but sometimes it's just nice to stay home. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Got to work as well, so how to learn this in the end Sovereign Plus this weekend. Hey, have a good time, my friend. You'll have a decent time doing that. I'm going to bed. Have a good night. I enjoyed the Falcon 100 stuff. Yeah, thanks so much, Burke. Yeah, that plane was really a lot of fun. I enjoyed it too. Thanks for watching. I was pleasantly surprised by the Fokker. What'd you call me? You heard me. We're in pitch mode for reasons unknown, and we're going to go right under 2,000 feet. So, where's the button here? Alt. Add some thrust for that. We can rearm VNAV. Because like the CRJ, I'll have VNAV armed before I do approach. There we go. So we're in FMS VNAV. Add some thrust there. Turning our base leg. What's this airport called? Who knows? We'll find it in the charts. St. George. Or is it Granada? St. George, Granada. It's Charlie Yankee Alpha Lima left base, runway 10. Expecting the field, 5 minutes. What the heck is this? I think that's the mist. That is in fact the mist, I believe. I don't know why that's there. Captain, the next turn is Amoeba. Yes, Amoeba. Good, we're on track. We're on track, ladies and gents. So we should start to take a left turn. Sink our heading bug there, in case we need it. Sad part, I too broke to buy Navigraph, so I can't use the chart on the Fokker 100. Yeah. Navigraph is quite expensive. I basically unsubscribed to Netflix and I just keep that going for myself. I still use Little Navmap for simple GA flights. Yeah, I'm not a fan, I don't know. Have you tested the weather radar? They said it's tilt's functional. I've tested in other aircraft. You talk about the Fokker. I've tested in that. The tilt works, but it doesn't actually, like, the weather radar itself in the sim is not modeled like in any airplane. So in real life, if you scan down, you'll see terrain. That does not work in the sim, unfortunately. Well, we're on the path. We're on the, we're on the approach, but I don't get F-loc, and I did not get the... I'm not getting any information for... Yeah, it's not capturing. Oh, there we go. Glide path's alive. We're going to go to our first notch of flaps, which is slats. We're going to press record on our little recording. Aviation Bros has become a member. Thank you so much for Aviation Bros. Says I got 3 months on this account. Nice, nice. There's F-loc and FGS is captured. So now we're basically on an LPV approach is what we're basically doing right now, guys. Actually, we don't have LPV, but we're on an LNAV. We're on a fictional LNAV lateral course and a fictional GPS glide path, and it's visual, so we can use that. It's more than fine. Gears coming down. If it wasn't visual, if it's hard IFR, I'd be doing this with vertical speed because this approach doesn't have an LPV. It's a LNAV only. So, all right, the gear is nicely down. We're gonna go to our next stage of flaps. Flap 20. 24 thought all in the end. 24 thought all to end all in sim till 28. You mean they're gonna make another sim in 2028? Probably. You're probably not wrong. We're going to set our missed approach altitude now that we've captured that as well. It's going to be 2,000 feet. 2,000 feet is set. We'll say we're clear to land. We'll throw our wing. We don't really need those. We'll turn those off. Good to go up there. Then we'll go to our last notch of flap, and VREF of 120 is what we're approaching, or V approach of 120. Not going to change the power. I'm just going to keep the power exactly where it was. I'm going to let the added drag help me slow down, and now I can just add power to hold to 120. So instead of going flap 42 and then, or whatever, full flap and then reducing your thrust and then re-increasing your thrust, just let the added drag do it for you. Get the cameras turned on. Kind of facing the right way, kind of. Bring that one a little bit over there, bring this one a little over here. Bring the power back a wee bit. Autopilot disengaged, and don't forget the yaw damper disengaged as well. Oh, now the wind starts. Now it all starts. St. George going out of traffic. It's Foxtrot Yankee Alpha Lima. We're short final 1-0. It's late. Gonna establish myself on these fictional flight directors, these fictional glide path here. I love that sound, man. I don't know who picked that sound, but it's a good sound. I like it. I approve of this message. This airplane does tend to get whacked around quite a bit. It's okay. Can deal with it. Check stable or visual. Alright, we're gonna be on the Pappies visually. Sorry guys, can't check the comments just yet. I've noticed this thing's a bit of a slammer, so I'm gonna keep my power in a little longer than I thought I would need to.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Yeah, boom, that's my fault. Oh well, get the reverses out. Get that nose down. Manual braking. Yeah, I said reversers, but it's just reverser. There's only one of them. We'll stop our replay there. Or a recording, I should say. It's the reverser there. Turn the cameras off. We'll exit to the left. Go ahead and start up the APU. Click, click, click. Oh, I need the bus tie. Don't do this while exiting a runway, people, but we're going to do it. And start. Alright, flaps up. Landing. And strobe just to red. There we go. Actually, can get turned off now as well. Not the best approach of my life, but it was okay. The Fokker 170 landing earlier today into Copenhagen was a beautiful landing. This one not so much. I got used to this one a little bit more. It's definitely a lot more slammier than I thought it would be. Does this have any type of failure systems? I don't believe so. I got a little citation behind us. Look at that. Someone came with us. Alrighty. Well, a little lag. That's fine. Parking brake is on. Bleed air from the APU. 1, 2, oh, I guess 1, 2, 3. You can go away. You can go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 for the APU from memory. And yeah. Open up the door. Oh, this thing. Oh, I forgot. It doesn't have a save state. There's no panel states, so I have to restart those engines for the replay. Alright, let's just do that. We'll disconnect from VATS. A little citation was to the left of us there. Look at that. Disconnect. Let's see if I can go 1, 2, 3. No way this all works. Oh god, they're all working. 1, 2, 3. Please. Yes! Triple engine start! You heard it here first if Yoham's here. Alright, well that made it easy. Let's get our flaps all the way back to full. Let's go ahead and go bus tie off and go a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. And let's run the replay. Not my best landing in the world. Maybe I'll try another one, but not my best. It's so low to the ground. I'm not used to it at all. Yeah, I flared way too high. I CRJ'd that thing. 20 feet's my flare out in the 20. You know what? I'm not happy with that. Let's do another one. This is where I learned the airplane a little bit. We'll put the power up a little bit. We'll press stop replay, record. I don't have time to do this, but I'm gonna do it really quickly. Get that power in there so we get some speed here. There we go. So basically we're not gonna honestly flare until like 10. Because it's so low, like 10 to 20, 10 to 15. Speed's quite variable as well. See it fluctuating a little bit there. They're gonna fix this nose springiness, I've been told as well. It's been addressed already, but it's gonna get even better. Nothing. Nothing. Power. Flare a little bit. Flare, 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 flare. And a little better. That's a little better. I think we can make it a little more better, which is not correct English at all. I'll press stop replay, record. Gears on the way down. Diving for it. Yeah, it lands. I'm not really good at it. I'll have to definitely get better at it for sure. Start from here. We'll do one more. It's because they're kind of addicting, actually. It's kind of fun to do this. Put our power in full here. Get some speed back. 112 was over the numbers. I'd like to approach around 115.20. Holy, that speed took a tank. Yeah, it kind of just loses it. That might just be me. That's okay. We'll do some replays. The rudder thing is a lot better as well. By the way, this is what I was talking about with the rudder. I'll show you really quickly. I'll press stop replay. Watch this. If I add rudder, the airplane starts to roll in that direction. That's what's supposed to happen, guys. That is what's supposed to happen. Not before where it did nothing. It just yawed the airplane. So really nice to see they fixed that very, very quickly. Makes crossing landings very cool. And a lot better. Let's see if I can just butter this thing. I'm gonna use all the runway. So yeah, if you go idle, it falls. So that's kind of useful information to know. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead. Let's get a little faster. Stop, record, yes. I'm not gonna pull idle until I'm basically about to touch, or at least when I think I'm about to touch. Yeah, a little better. I can see it. I can see it improving here and there. Stop replay. It's a beautiful approach. We'll press record. Alright, this is it, guys. We're gonna go to bed after this one. No matter what happens. We're excited to see what they're gonna do to the whole pitch situation. They said they have more planned for it.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, so close. That's okay. We'll keep it. I'm decent. I was decent. We'll do that. Pause. Let's give you guys some replays. We're going to call it a night. It's late enough as it is. Drone mode. I'm paddling the replay mode there. Needed a little bit more nose up. Yes, it does have that sound. That's the trim sound that it does. Kind of weird, right? All right, guys, we're going to end the stream here because it's quite late, so we will see you guys in the next one. Really appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you pick this up or the Fokker F100 or both tomorrow. We will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now. That's me signing off. See ya, see ya, see ya.